Number 5. Who can tell me what that problem should say? When I fix that problem, what should number 5 say? McKenna. Negative 14 plus 6. So there's those minus signs. Now that I've changed it, do I need the original one?
No.
No. And remember, if it's a double sign, I've got to do it twice. So now I'm going to ask myself again, do those two have the same sign or do they have different signs? Malin? Different. So what am I going to do with those numbers?
Subtract 14 and 6.
I'm going to subtract them. So 14 minus 6 gives me?
8.
8. Excellent job. And Malin, is that 8 going to be a positive 8 or a negative 8? A negative. 14 is bigger, so we put our negative sign. Excellent job. All right. Number 6, Addison, what should it say?
It should say
9 minus 8, because they have different signs in my circle. Now that I've rewrote it, do I need the other problem? No. So let's mark it out. What does 9 minus 8 give me, Addison? 1. That's a regular, plain old Jane, intermediate school math problem. Okay? All right. Number 7, what should that one say, Sean? 2 plus 4. Do I need the old problem now?
No.
Nope. Double sign. Guys, now just 2 plus 4. Again, that's an intermediate school problem. Gabby? 6. Thank you. Okay. Again, at the beginning of class, when we first started these, it probably seemed a little crazy. The more we do it, all week long, it's going to get easier. All right. Number 8, there's a double sign. So what does my problem change to, Shelby? 6 minus 3. Again, there's nothing special there, right? 6 minus 3, you'll say? 3. And I'm going to mark out that old one. So 3 is my answer. Guys, if you want, you can still use the rule. Which number is bigger? 6. And 6 is positive, like my answer. If you want to double check that, that still works. All right. Number 9. What's my new problem need to say on number 9? Help me out there, Chase. Number 9. What's my new problem going to say?
It's going to say negative 10 minus 4.
Excellent job. Negative 10 minus 4. I'm going to mark that out. Remember, since this is a double sign, we got to do it again now. Same sign or different signs? Am I adding these or subtracting these, Malin? I'm adding them. Negative 10 minus 4, a minus and minus, same. So we add it up. 10 and 4? 14. Positive or negative, Diana? Negative. 10's bigger. It has a minus. Minus with my answer. All right. Number 10. I'm circling that double sign again. When I rewrite it, what should number 10 say? Shelby? Negative 18 plus 7. Please don't tap. Thank you. Negative 18 plus 7. Again, double sign. I have to ask my question again. Same signs or different signs here. McKenna? Different signs. So what are we going to do with these numbers? Subtract them. So in my head, I'm not writing this down. In my head, I'm thinking 18 minus 7 is?
11.
11. And Aaron, is that a positive 11 or a negative 11? A negative, because 18 is bigger and 18 has a minus. Okay. Number 11. Do I need to do anything to number 11, Gabby? No. What's 5 plus 6, Gabby? 11. That was a good old-fashioned intermediate school, just add them together. All right. Number 12. Number 12's got something funky going on. How should I rewrite it, Relly? 11 plus 3. So now I'm done with that problem. What is 11 plus 3 going to give me, Malin?
33.
11 plus 3. You multiplied.
14.
14. And it is a positive because both of those numbers were positive. 11's the bigger one. Okay. All right.
What was the answer? 14.
All right. Number 13. Guys, number 13, again, I think number 13 is one of the trickier ones. It says 9 minus 10. Is that one of my simple intermediate ones? No, because I got a small number minus a big number. So we want to think, do those two numbers have the same signs or do they have different signs? Davis? Different. Remember, 9 is positive because it doesn't have anything in front of it. So since they're different signs, what am I going to do with those, Davis? I'm going to minus them in my head, so I'm going to subtract. The easiest way to subtract is big minus small. So 10 minus 9. In my head, 10 minus 9 is?
1.
1. But since 10 is bigger, I'm going to put that minus sign with the answer. Very good. Y'all are like on it. I love it. Okay. Number 14. Rewrite 14 for me. Jose. Close. Minus 10 because that plus and minus in the circle, different signs mean to subtract. Now this is where we have to be careful. We change it to a subtraction sign, but are my new signs same or different, Diana? My new ones are the same, so what do I actually need to do with my numbers? We need to add them. So 6 plus 10 is? 16. Biggest number? Negative, so my answer is? Negative. Okay. Number 15, same signs or different signs?
No.
Different. Remember, 6 is positive. Guys, this is really just a regular problem. I'm just showing you that it still works, okay? So that's a positive and a negative, which means different signs we have to do what, Malin? Subtract them. So 6 minus 3 is? 3. My bigger number, 6, is positive. So my answer is positive, just 3, because 6 minus 3 is just 3. Okay, so all that math that you learned to do a long time ago, do these rules still work for it? Yes. Yeah. All right, negative 7 minus 4. Do I need to change this problem?
No.
No, it's good the way it is. What am I going to do with my numbers here?
Wait, what?
What am I going to do with the 7 and the 4?
You're going to change the minus sign to,
I think you're getting it confused. Are there any double signs right next to each other?
No.
No, so we don't have to change it, but what do I need to do with my numbers?
Subtract 7 minus 1.
Do these have the same sign or do they have different signs? The same sign, so that means we have to add. So what is 7 plus 4 going to give me? 11. Now I do need to decide, is that 11 positive or negative? Negative, because 7 is negative. Yes. When we get to it. All right, number 17, Angel. Can you rewrite 17 for me? What should it say? Negative 5 plus 2. Make sure you keep the negative with your 5. That's perfect. Negative 5 plus 2. Am I going to add them or subtract them? Madeline. Subtract, so they have different signs. 5 minus 2 in my head is 3. And should it be a positive 3 or a negative 3? 5 is bigger and 5 is negative. So we're going to put a negative with our answer. Yes, Chase.
You know how 15 and 4 are 9? Wait, what?
We only have 7 minutes to finish before the bell rings, so I'd like to keep going, okay? All right, number 18. Let's rewrite number 18. Valentina, what should number 18 say? 4 plus 4. And what is 4 plus 4? 8. Okay. Number 19. This one's that tricky one again. Remember, 19 minus 20. The 19 is positive, 20 is negative. What do I get here, Davis? I get a 1. 20 minus 19 is 1. And Davis is correct. It's negative because 20 is bigger. So we are subtracting those, keeping that bigger sign. All right, number 20. Rewrite number 20 for me. Alicia. Perfect. Negative 15 plus 6. I knew what you were saying. You're good. Negative 15 plus 6. Excellent. Jaden, am I going to add them or subtract them? Subtract them. They're different signs. So 15 minus 6 in my head, that gives me, Gabby? 9. Positive or negative? Negative, because 15 is bigger. Excellent job. All right.
What do you do?
Number 21. Rewrite it for me, Brady.
Negative 7 plus
Negative 7 plus 7, okay? Am I going to add them or subtract them? Because I have two different signs. 7 minus 7 gives me 0. Now, guys, if I try to look for a bigger number, is there one? No. 0. Can 0 be positive? No. Can 0 be negative? No. My answer is just 0. All right, number 22. Rewrite that one for me. Tyler. 22 minus 5. Chase, you got an answer for me? 22 minus 5?
17.
Perfect. 17. All right, and it's a positive because 22 is bigger. 23, rewrite it for me, Fernando.
Negative 1 plus 9.
Negative 1 plus 9. Am I adding them or subtracting them?
You should be subtracting them.
Very good. I'm going to pause real quick. I'm sorry, I know I interrupted you. We are going to subtract them. Even though we made a plus sign, these now have different signs, so we subtract. Fernando, what did you get for your answer?
I get 8.
8. And it's a positive 8 because now, remember, that went away. My 9 is bigger. And I got a little speedy down here and stopped marking it out. Sorry about that. Yes. Okay, well, let's talk about number 24. Chase, do those two numbers have the same sign or do they have different signs? Same. Okay, so I have minus and minus. If they have the same sign, what do I have to do with my numbers? Add them. Okay, so 10 plus 10 is?
20.
20.
Minus 20.
All right, look, if I say the first 10 is bigger, what sign does it have?
Negative.
If I say the second 10 is bigger, what sign does it have?
So that's going to be only.
So my answer is negative. So the reason that this works that way, Chase, is again, let's say I dig a hole 10 feet in the ground. So I'm going down, so that's negative, right? But then I got to dig 10 more feet. So I got to take 10 more feet of dirt out. So I'm subtracting 10 more feet. We're going down further. That's why we get all the way up to 20.
How are you going to get that up?
Hopefully with a ladder.